Hello everyone, this is the Diesel. Welcome back to Let's Play Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64, and I'm here with my good friend.
kinmaker1 here.
Last time that we left off, we killed a vampire using his own grinder machine by feeding him lots of humans and their bloods and such, and again, villains being incompetent don't realize their own demise till it's too late. So now we're in this little part of the game, which, I don't like it that much. It's not, I don't know if I would call this the worst, because honestly, I've played worse before, but this part, this part is not really fun, especially for first-timers. So basically what you have to do is that, there are a bunch of, let's see if I can make it over there, just to show real quick. I'll go back to the bookcase later. But basically, right over there, that door is locked, and you need 3 keys to open it and such. And basically, each of the 3 keys are basically in their own set locations. So once you get 1 key from that set location, another thing will open up, and you can get that other key. Then once you get that other key, another thing will open up, so you get the last key, and then you're done. Now, the thing you have to do is that there are also zombies running around the manor and such. So basically, you just have to make sure that not only do you get the key, but make sure you kill as many zombies as you can, so that way, you know, they won't hinder your progress too much. And please tell me I land. No, I did not land on that bookcase. Well, you know what? I needed to die anyway.
Yeah, I was actually gonna suggest that you die because you had 1 chocolate bar left.
Yeah. So I'm not that salty that I died. Now, the one thing I don't like about this part of the mission, and this is something that other people will find annoying, is that most of these zombies are in a set pattern. They're not random. So that in itself is not that bad. But it is one of those. Levels where, like, say you got 2 keys and you only need 1 more key. If you die, then you got to get those 2 keys all over again and such. So basically, you just gotta try. You just gotta try to remember. You just gotta try to remember, like, where each of the zombies were and everything, and make sure you shoot them first, and then you can go ahead and get the key and such. But even if you shoot the zombies, some of the zombies will still come back either way. So my advice is still kill them. At least kill as much of them as you can. Try to kill as much of them as you can. That way, you know, you won't have you won't have too many. You won't have to worry too much about the zombies trying to eat you, or, like, you know, have too many of them come up to you at once.
Go closer.
I think I might have to go closer. There we go.
No, never mind, you did. Nice.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, you know, you can actually shoot them. But if you go way too far and such, you won't actually hit them in the head, but you will trigger them to come closer to you, so you can get another shot at killing them. Like, like this one right here. Even though I clearly shot him in the head, he's not dead yet. You gotta wait for him to get just about a little bit more closer to you, and then you go.
You're basically baiting them.
Yeah, basically is what it is. And this part coming up here too. Thankfully for this part and such, you don't have to worry about, you know, you don't have to worry about killing these certain enemies again, but you will have to kill them once, and that can also be a little annoying, but not as bad as the zombies and phone.
But
no one important.
oh man, that zombie still isn't dead.
No, not yet. Cause again, even if you shoot them way far ahead, you have to make sure that they get real close to you first. And I know there's one zombie bitch in particular right around this right corner, so I gotta make sure that, you know, once I get out, I can get her. Something I also found out too from another Let's Player, but you can also use the yellow C buttons to actually move yourself around while in this little mode right here.
Basically strafing.
Yeah, I don't bother with it too much because I don't see that much use to it. You're more better off than just, you know. You're more better off than to just basically, you know, use the joypad and such to get yourself out of the first-person view, or at least third-person view. All right, now this part can be a little bit tricky. Basically, what you gotta do, you gotta look for a certain form of bats that will fly down. So basically, just try to look around and see which one's coming out and such. Because there is a certain pattern. I just found the fourth one. Because the second time I did this one, I thought I got all 3 of them. But no, I was just missing one last one, and he was right over there. So, first try, nice. Alrighty.
Wait, what was the point of that?
You had to get rid of them, because if you don't get rid of them and you had a key, then they'll just basically, you know, kill you and such.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. They won't kill you. I'm pretty sure just not the key out of your hands, right?
Well, they won't. I don't think they'll get. No, I think they will get the key out of your hands, because I think I tried to do that once in the first practice one, and I had to get the key again. I'm pretty sure. Make sure I get the gun now, because I know there's another zombie coming up soon. He's around here. Oh, I think it's so try to bait him. There he is.
There. Yep, there he is.
And I know there's one more.
For a second, it looked like Slenderman.
You know what? It actually kind of does. Like, you know, if you remove the squirrel head and such, it actually does kind of look like Slenderman a bit. Okay. There's another one too where you gotta kill the bats. Now again, if you do get the key on the first go and you die, you don't have to kill the bats again. You just gotta kill the zombies again. Which one? Okay. Oop, nope. There we go. One more.
Nice one.
Nice. Okay.
It looks like you're shooting a green arrow.
Well, we're shooting something at them. It's a green laser, but we're shooting something.
Yeah, we're shooting a bolt, an arrow or / bolt from a crossbow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Did you get my joke at all?
Well,
Yeah.
green arrow. Well, yeah, like it has to do with like it had to do something like the superhero Green Arrow, right?
Yeah, from DC.
Okay, yeah. I'm not really a comic guy, so I don't really get too much of the reference. Alright, I gotta go get that key again. But thankfully, it was only 1 chocolate, so hopefully, if I don't see too many zombies, we should be okay.
Yeah, the zombies always respawn.
They do respawn. I don't know exactly how long you have to wait till they actually respawn again. Because like I said, I know once I get this key, there's probably going to be at least 1 zombie once we get past the library that's waiting for me down the hallway. It's like no matter what you do, like you know, even if you try to shoot all of them, there'll still be that 1 zombie coming back to get you. But it's still a good idea to at least kill at least most of them, so that way you have at least one less annoying factor to deal with. And thankfully for this, since you don't have the frying pan anymore, you don't have to worry about chasing the key. All you really gotta do is just come up and grab it. So I'm guessing the key is like, yeah, I know what you're here for. Come on, get me. Alrighty, so I just gotta be a little careful. Now I know if you also fall, I think the key also responds back here too. So I just gotta try to be careful. Yeah, I just gotta try to be careful not to fall off. Thankfully, these little platforms are not that tight, so I don't have to worry too much about trying to keep balance. Yeah, the setting kind of looks like a little Castlevania vibes from this.
Yeah, I mean, considering what they're referencing, it makes sense.
Yeah, that is true. That's another series I actually want to do sometime in the near future.
Wait, which one?
Pretty much any Castlevania series, pretty much from the beginning to like whatever game they just came out.
You gonna play one on the PSP though?
I might try it on the PSP.
I think that's Symphony of the Night.
I think I know which one you're talking about because I think that's one of the fan favorites. I think.
Yeah, that's actually one of the better ones.
Alrighty, well I'm excited to get that one whenever I get to the Castlevania series. I might do that after I do Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo or something.
Oh, have fun with that. Oh, wait, is that Ghosts and Goblins?
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins. I actually have played both games before, and yeah, while they are frustrating, there's something about those games I find kind of charming though.
I mean, you only get like 1 hit until you're dead.
That's true. Again, that is an annoying factor about it, but I don't know. There was something about it. I was just like, I kind of want to play more though. Because again, yeah. See right there, I know for a fact I just killed that zombie, but he just came back. So
See what I mean? They respawn.
yeah, they do. And I know this guy that spied the door also responds too. So I gotta make sure I get my gun ready for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's one. So we just need two more. And if I get my chalk, if I at least try to keep most of my chocolate, then I should be okay. And no, he's not back yet. Huh. Okay. Well, I know there's one over there, and I know this part right here is a little annoying right here. This little hallway, because I know there's one squirrel, or at least one zombie squirrel in particular, that always comes around the corner that always gets me. There we go. Just gotta be a little careful. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna try a little bit of this, just so. There he is. Yeah. Wait.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. This part still. This part, well, at least this part of the hallway still scares me, because again, I'm not too. Because 9 times out of 10, I have gotten eaten by one of those zombies. Hey, come on, man, do the Thriller dance. Where's Michael Jackson? Where you need him?
Yeah, like, where is he in this? Like, I already know what happened, but I'm asking, why is he in the game?
You know, kind of surprised they didn't make one of these kind of look like Michael Jackson.
I know, right? But I'm guessing that they would have had to talk to a lot of people in order to get his image in this game.
Yeah, probably lots of royalties or something if they wanted to make that happen. I also got to remember in this kind of camera too, like, you know, I gotta remember that, like, you know, the C yellow button also moves. It's not just the camera anymore, so I gotta be mindful of that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, got it, nice.
Oh yeah, and there is a costume you get if you like not in this part of the game, but in the Xbox release.
Oh yeah, that I have heard about. In the Live and Reloaded version, Conker actually gets a go ahead. Conker actually gets a different costume and such when entering the spooky chapter, and even the backgrounds in the spooky chapter are a lot different, which in my opinion I think it looks really awesome.
Yeah, I think that Conker gets a Van Helsing costume with the mutton chops and such.
Yeah, I believe so. Kind of similar, almost similar to that picture over there on the right, just minus the pilgrim hat. Alrighty, I know there's some more coming up. This part of the key is not too bad, because this is the other part that kinmaker was talking about, when like there's another cheap shot you can do with this part.
Yep. But I don't really think it's necessary since you have a very large area to work with.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, wow. You missed that.
Oh, snap.
I shot the zombie, and I shot him forward. He actually fell down that crater.
Ooh.
He actually fell down that crater. That's the first time that's ever happened. Okay. All right. You're definitely gonna have to see that on playback once this comes out on YouTube. But that was actually awesome. I've never seen that happen before. That's actually awesome. Alrighty. Alright. I know there's some more coming up over here. I'll see if I could try to do it without the bushes and such. Just depends how many they are. Yeah, basically that's what it is. Like, you know, the bullet, you know, made the zombie shot forward, and he basically fell down in that crater. That's basically what happened.
So you basically gave it a force push with a gun.
Basically. Alrighty, let's see. I know there's another one coming up. Oh shit! That actually caught me off. I knew there was someone coming around the corner. That actually almost caught me off guard. Just gotta make sure there's no one else. Okay.
You gotta love how Conker still has laser sights, though.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, you know what? I think I am going to use these just in case. Because, yeah, there's multiple zombies over there, so it's a little better if I do something like this. He was just like, hey, what's that?
No. He's like, it's nothing. What are you worried about?
It's ice cream. Yeah, there's the other key. Alright, this part's actually going pretty smoothly so far. But I should shut up now. Because again, my rule of my Let's Play channel: you say you're doing something real good, and you're not messing up. Shut up. Karma would like to come and bite you in the ass for that.
Yeah, that's Murphy's Law. You're actually asking for it to come after you.
Just like I'm asking for these zombies to come after me.
They are Murphy's Law bodies.
No, they're not just Murphy's Law. They're Murphy himself. I know there was one in... Oh. Yeah, there she is.
Did that thing just teleport?
Either she teleported or probably just ran real fast. I'm gonna need to get a little more closer. But not that close. I think they're... Let me do just some more walk-arounds just to be on the safe side. Because I know there's some more behind some of the bushes too. But I think all I have to do is get out of that bush and I'll be okay. I think we're good. Okay. Alright, let's go get the key then. I thought there was a third zombie here though, but maybe I'm just imagining things.
You might be for real.
Yeah. Not that one. We gotta go out the other way. Alright. Now luckily after this one, if you do lose some chocolate, the developers are kind enough to at least give you 3 bars of chocolate for you to get the last key.
That's good to know.
Yeah. And thankfully the last key is not even that hard to get, honestly. But again, shut up. And I will say this right now, during the practice run, there is going to be a little bit of a lag coming up soon, but hopefully it won't be that noticeable. Alright, is that zombie back? Okay. Yeah, that's the hole that basically I shot the bullet and I basically made him push himself down in there. Okay, let's see what zombie came back. You came back? Because I know you did. I think it was another one. Yep, you also came back. Get the fuck away from me. You can't have this key. Okay. The other zombie... No, the other zombie... Wow, you're still not back. Because I swear, in the last practice run, he actually did came back for the last 2 keys. Okay, yeah, that's the other one I was talking about. Okay, I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that. The zombie later. But like I said, this one is real easy. All you gotta do is just basically find that ladder. Ooh, yeah, I see someone's back. Alright. Got my shotgun ready. Actually, I think I might have passed that ladder. How did I think about it? So I probably didn't have to shoot this guy again, but there you know, Conker. He's got to shoot somebody. Actually, let me take another look just to be on the safe side. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I literally did walk right past it. Here we go. How much chocolate do I have? I got 1. I guess I'll take an extra one just to be on the safe side. Okay. Now I know you need to jump right here. Right over here. And pull this ball. I said pull this ball. Might actually lose a piece of, yeah. Oh well, no matter. As long as I have enough for those zombies, I'm good. Whoop. And yeah, you can't actually fall down in the grinder. If you fall down in the grinder, do yourself a favor, just get in the grinder itself. Just to save you some time.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know all this stuff.
Alright, we get. Oh wait, I think he is back. He just came back. Yeah, he came back. You're finally back.
Marcus, you're sleeping.
I know.
Nah, it's all right. We don't have we don't have too much to say on this one.
I mean, this part is the boring part, to be honest.
It is kind of boring, honestly, because like I said, honestly, you're just doing the same thing over and over. Just make sure you know you're shooting the zombies so they don't get in your way too much. And, and basically just trying to find. Basically, this whole thing is just you exploring, you know, the whole manor, just so you know you can find all the keys and stuff. Just basically what this is.
Yeah, it's the war chapter where it starts getting exciting.
It does. It actually does get exciting. I actually also argue that the final chapter also gets exciting as well.
To be honest, I don't even remember half of it.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, you never really played I mean, you've seen the game, but it's been a long time since you've seen it.
Especially when you originally played it on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I did. As I did mention, this was one of the few games I actually do own for the actual N64.
But you don't have your N64.
No, I still have my N64. It's just been a long time since I plugged it in.
It's just like me and my PlayStation and my GameCube. It's just like that.
Yeah.
Talking about GameCube, I need to get a GameCube.
Talk about GameCube. I need to get a USB GameCube controller.
$25? Question mark?
No, actually, I think the cheapest one I saw was like $5 or $20 or something like that. Actually, I think there was one where it's like $25. Anyway, we're finally at the end of this part, and we did it on the first try too. Not bad. All right, so this next one is going to be a little tedious, but again, if you do what you did in the last time in Spiral Mountain, or like, you know, yeah, I think it is called Spiral Mountain, then basically, you know, you'll be fine.
About those guys.
So yeah. So yeah, we gotta use him again one more time and basically ride him all the way back to the beginning of the level.
I don't think you have to pay him money this time.
No, you don't. And the good news is, yeah, you can kill these zombies with it.
One hit KO.
Yep. Alrighty. Alright, let's see if I can actually do this, because I think I got I want to say I did get it on the first try on my first practice run, but I know I died maybe like 2 or 3 times on the second run. So again, just like last time, you know, just let the barrel go down on its own, and just worry about going left or right.
Well, there you go.
There we go. Now, interestingly, in the Live and Reloaded version, you can actually shoot those skeleton worms with your gun. Alright, let's go all the way back. And where exactly are we going? Oh, you'll find out. So yeah, we never had a big waterfall or a big river that we couldn't actually go up. Because if you go up, there's an invisible wall over there. That's basically what you need to use this barrel for. Now, when I first did this, I thought you had to take the barrel all the way to the cave or something, and then break open like something. But no, you just go up and then you go to the cave yourself. You're good. So yeah, this is the part where it is gonna lag a little bit. So let's see if it does. Yeah, it's gonna lag. Oh well, that's all right. Again, you can tell this is an emulator, but it's still running a little smoothly.
I mean, you can tell it was an emulator based on Conker's eyes anyway.
Yeah, true. But just so if you need any more proof that this is an emulator, here you go. And it's only in this part anyway, because after we get out of here, it'll go back to 60 frames per second. But yeah, this part will also tell you that, like, yeah, when we get to the finale will also lag a little bit.
Well, it's a good thing you're preparing now.
Yeah. So yeah, the game, right now the game is trying to go back to 60 frames per second. I don't know what it is about this, particular section that makes it lag. Cause I don't think it lagged the first time, I did my first practice run on this. Might just because maybe, like, the waterfall itself, or maybe the gargoyle itself is down there. I don't know. But anyway, alright, so we're gonna show, should we end off the part right now and then show them the cutscene, or should we watch the cutscene first and then end off the part?
Let's watch the cutscene first.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna show you guys one more cutscene because you think, oh, we're back in the beginning. Does that mean game over? Nope. We still got 2 more chapters left to go. And I have a feeling. I think I know the next chapter is probably gonna take 3 or 4 parts at most and such, because there is a lot. There is a lot of stuff to do in the next chapter. And I know when we get to the heist, I know for sure the heist is probably going to be one big finale and such. Alright, let's see if I can actually do this with the lag. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's going back to 34 frames per second. Now back down to 32, 33, 32, 31, 30.
55!
I wish. But soon it will. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're back to 60.
Here we go.
Yep.
It's Feral War.
Kind of feral.
That's right. It's war once again. Your country needs you now, boys. We are fighting an enemy like we have never encountered before. They are evil beyond reproach. Where they have come from, I do not know.
And that's actually a legitimate answer.
I mean, yeah.
They came from. We need you, soldier. Yes, you.
The guy we just killed.
Sign up at your nearest signing up station.
I like how all the rest of the squirrels are gray and Conker's the only one that's red.
And there might be a commentary amongst them, and Conker's got a rare variant of the fur.
That's true. Alright, so yeah, as you just saw right there, that's basically where our next chapter is going to be, the war chapter. Again, it's also my favorite chapter too, but there are also some parts that is going to be a little bit annoying, so hopefully, depending on how I do in the practice run, hopefully it will go just as smoothly as the key scene was in this part. But anyway, so yeah, we're not going to go in there just yet, but basically right over there is where the next chapter starts. So anyway, this has been Sakura the Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. We only got 2 more chapters left, so again, we're almost done. If I had to take a guess how many parts we'll have left, either 5 or 6 parts, depending on both the war chapter and also both on the last chapter itself too, and how I'm going to split that chapter up. Because I know for the last chapter, we're going to do it in 1 recording session, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it as 1 long finale or split up into 2 parts. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, anyway, it's been Sakura saying thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the episode of Conker's Bad Fur Day, hit that like button. Again, I'm a little impressed that we were able to do the key on the first go, so... I mean, minus that 1 death and such, but I needed to kill myself anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty good, though.
Yeah, it was still pretty good. But yeah, so we'll see you all next time when we come back, when we do the war chapter. So if you guys like this episode, don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys are excited to finish up the last 2 chapters of Conker's Bad Fur Day, hit that subscribe button as well. Speaking of games, don't forget if you guys got any games you want me to try out, list them in the comments or the YouTube or on my Facebook page. And if you guys like movie and TV show reviews, check out my main channel where I mostly do that. Anyway, it's been Sakura with my good friend
kinmaker1.
And we'll see you all in the next part on Let's Play Conker's Bad Fur Day, where we'll start with Kim's favorite chapter, the war chapter.
See ya.